Good evening everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Crystal. If you like my videos, please smash that like button and please do subscribe. What weather we're having, it's awful. So today I plan to go out to McDonald's. Not the one in Chatham, the one near the Hollywood Bowl, which is in Strood, Rochester Strood. So I've walked Max this morning. He hasn't had the walk this afternoon because the weather has been absolutely terrible. You've had the sun come out, then it's poured down with rain, then the sun's come out, then it's poured down with rain. So, you know, Max is a tiny chihuahua and, you know, it's pointless getting a poor little dog soaking wet. He's going to get a chill and a cold. So I took him out this morning for a walk around the field, and I'll take him out again this evening. But it has been bucketing it down. So, you know, anyone that's on holiday, I feel sorry for them because the weather's really bad. It's really bad for July. It's awful. And you know, I was sat in Costa Coffee up the road and it was cold in there. I wanted to put my coat on. It was cold in there. So, good evening everyone. Alexa, what's the time please?
The time is 5:18 p.m.
So it's 18 minutes past 5. Good afternoon, guys. So, I was waiting for a lift. So who I was going with was contemplating whether to come down or not. Just going out with my family, basically. So, I was contemplating whether to come down or not. And I said it's been raining, but managed to get a lift and came down to collect me, and it was okay to start with, and then it was bucketing it down throughout the afternoon. But we had a fairly good time, caught up with a few things, and yeah, had a chat and enjoyed ourselves. So basically I left the flat about 2:15 and got a lift to where the Hollywood Bowl is. The Hollywood Bowl. So I've got, and the Hollywood Bowl is at Medway Valley Leisure Park, Rochester. Medway Valley Leisure Park, Rochester. McDonald's. And I always get a Happy Meal. I'm a big kid. So my Happy Meal was a cheeseburger, fries, and you get a drink. I had a banana milkshake and I had a toffee nut latte. So I'm going to put that in the fridge. The Tropicana smooth orange and no bits. And it was Minions, Despicable Me 4. There's a minion with sunglasses on. And I got a nice little Despicable Me 4 tin. A little tin. Now that's useful. I find that better than those little soft toys. Illuminations Despicable Me 4 little tin. That's really cute. Put bits and pieces in there. So we went to McDonald's and it was McDonald's 50th birthday. McDonald's 50th birthday. So there's a few McDonald's in Medway. So there's a big one in Chatham. There's a smaller one near Morrison's, going up the way towards Morrison's supermarket, and there's one at one further up near Diggerland. So the three of us got out of the car and we went into McDonald's, and of course on a weekend it's full of kids everywhere, isn't it? Families with their kids. So we sat by the window, really nice view, and I enjoyed my meal. It was absolutely lovely. I enjoyed the meal to bits. And yeah, it was great. So we sat, chatted, ate our meal, and then we left there, and the weather made a turn for the worse. So we all got out of the car near Rochester Castle, and had the weather been better, we would have gone for a walk around the castle gardens and the esplanade, but it absolutely bucketed down on all three of us. So we got out of the car ready to go for a walk, and it pissed down with rain basically. So we all got back in the car and we drove to Rochester where I live, and the three of us went in Costa Coffee and we had a latte. And sat and chatted and kept warm in there, but it was a bit chilly in there. It's more warmer in my flat, to be fair. I nipped into the co-op so I don't have to go out tomorrow morning. So I've got my lunch for tomorrow. I don't have to go into the co-op tomorrow in the morning. No. So I've got bits and pieces for tomorrow. I'm just like a meal deal for my lunch. I had a latte medium with oat milk, £4 each. A latte medium with oat milk, £4. Tasted strong though. And this is what I've got for tomorrow for my lunch. I've got a tuna with mayonnaise on white bread sandwich. It's dated the 8th of July. We've got an innocent berry set go juice. We have eggs and mustard mayonnaise. We've got a Turkish delight. Some Own It tree ball mints. After I had that latte, my mouth felt dry and I needed to get some mints. Airwaves chewing gum. Volvic touch of summer fruits, sugar-free drink. And I got a scratch card. A triple cash word, just one. So, yep. So, I mean, I've still got the chicken biryani. I've got to eat that as well. So, that is plenty. I got my Pringles this morning, so I'm all set. I've got everything there. Don't need to go out tomorrow at all. We could hear music playing. So the festival's still on. Whatever's going on up there, I don't know what it is, but I didn't go anywhere near it. Obviously there was some, like, we went near the castle and there was like guards like by the castle entrance, so it was obviously going on within the castle grounds. So it was pissing with rain when we were there. I took a couple of photographs. There was like two guys stood there with fluorescent yellow waistcoats guarding the entrance to the castle. So I assume it was actually in the castle grounds. And we all could hear the music coming back, and now the sun shines out. The sun's come out now. And when I had visitors, the music wasn't playing. But when my visitors went, the music started playing. Because it was coming down with rain, and now it's really like brilliant sunshine outside. It's really weird weather for July. Really weird weather. So there you go. That online little small relationship that lasted 2 or 3 days with Sean, that's ended, and it's back to being like on my own again. But then I feel good about that, because I'm not stuck to the FaceTime screen. So you know, I just thought, I didn't think he was for real. I think someone was putting him up to doing that, to be fair. And now I'm free to be who I want to be without sitting there and whatever. Yeah, obviously I feel okay. I'm ignoring all the nonsense. It was going on when I was going out. And I said to one of the people that came down to see me, I said, you just block it out and you ignore them. The silly games they play, it doesn't matter what you look like, it doesn't. It's the person inside that counts, and I'm tired of these silly games that people are playing. And I could hear it. I could hear it all going on. I could hear it. And I thought, fuck it, it's not spoiling my day. And it didn't. And I went into the co-op and I could hear it. And, you know, I don't care what that guy, he had a couple of conversations with me on FaceTime. And I don't care. I really don't care. And, nothing that was anything I can get blackmailed over, put it that way. No. And tomorrow I don't need to go out to the co-op. And I had done a video this morning of what went on this morning, but I wasn't nasty. I just said, you're coming across as like you're not interested. And I said, if you're not interested, just say so. And, you know, don't keep someone hanging on and mucking them about. And he was picking me up and putting me down when he felt like it. Oh, I'm going to go and do this, and not bothering to talk to me all that day. So it's like some people do that to keep you hanging on. Right, so he talked to me in the morning. He talked to me 3 days in a row in the morning, and I used to go outside. I told you, he smoked. He went like him upstairs over FaceTime. And then I would go outside, and then there was that bloke pretending to chuck up by his side of his car. So I'm glad that's not happening anymore. I fucking am, I'm glad. It didn't come across to me like he was being for real. And that's the end of that. So I've gone to McDonald's and sat in there for 3/4 of an hour. I sat in Costa Coffee for about an hour. And now I'm going to chill at home till it's time to take Max out for a walk. I saw the guy with Luna. You know, the guy that takes Lunatic for a walk, the black dog. I was sitting in Costa Coffee and he was taking Lunatic for a walk in the pouring rain. And he had his green waistcoat on. The guy that let Lunatic jump all over Charlie. He was taking his dog for a walk in the pissing rain while I was sat in Costa Coffee. Anyway, guys, I hope everybody else has had a great weekend. It's been like one of those weekends where it could have been nasty, but I just ignored it. You just ignore it, block it out. And it worked for me. That actually worked. All this weekend was extremely noisy. I heard it, and the kids jumping in on the ceiling, and one of his kids outside the window saying, "I'm going to headbutt you." And I just blocked it out and ignored it. I'm getting on with my life and ignoring it. And what I say on TikTok is, if you don't like me, that's not my problem, that's your problem. If you don't like someone, you don't talk to them. You don't waste their time, you just go away and crawl under your shell where you came out from. You don't bother that person. Right? And I can tell someone's mucking about from the get-go. And if you're going to muck me about, I'll wind you up. You don't bother me anymore. And don't tell me, "Oh, hi, beautiful. You look good, babes." Don't pretend to be other people, whoever you are, because you can fuck off. You'll get deleted and blocked and go in the bin where you belong. So don't fucking start talking to me. You're a backstabbing, dirty piece of shit. Don't come up with fake profiles on my Facebook and start saying hi babes and pretend you're my friend. You can fuck off. I know it's all fake now, and I'm getting on with my life completely. See you later.